Hello, beautiful people. How is it going? Starting now. Starting now, Jose. How is it going? The time is good, right? At 6 Central European Time. How are you guys? Today I show you something amazing. Let me tag all the people in deep charts. But maybe someone forgot there is a live, so I want to make an announcement. Announcement. We are live. Amazing. Announcement in the Discord made. Just made 800 with the trend following model, so not so bad. No, why should I lose money today? Today was an amazing session, guys. It was so clean. Don't think those announcements are mailed. Yeah, I think there is a mail. There is a mail. Okay, here are the reactions. Thanks for giving so much value for free. $300. Trust me, guys, it is free. Specifically, if you see the numbers I make, it's free. I'm glad I signed on the 10 a.m. Mountain Time because. Okay. I got amazing day today, 6R, sei a casa. I'm trying to speak with the support live, but it's always busy now. Seems strange. Maybe you connect at peak hours, but we have a lot of people. A lot of people in the support. Today was my haha moment. Amazing. I show you a trade that I made today. Let's wait some minutes that everyone connect, and then we start. It is a joke. Other coach took 10,000 for nothing. Unfortunately, I know, Toby. Unfortunately, I know. But it's not the problem is not the price, because in my life I paid for some mentorship 6 figures, and I'm really happy that I paid 6 figures. Okay, it's not only about trading. Something was about health, nutrition. Something it's about business management. Something it's about options. But still, the point is not the price, the point is the value. When you feel embarrassed for how much you paid for the value you are receiving, it means you have made an investment. When you paid something and you hope that it will get better later because you are so disappointed, it means that you wasted money. Okay? And I hope this is not the case for you. We'll keep Nasdaq drawing. It will be great and advance. I think yes, Archie. I took a short today. I will show you the trade that I took. 12 risk to reward with Fabio Bootcamp explanation. I will show you something, okay? Let's just wait 2-3 minutes that everyone connects. It's normal that you don't see chart, Francesco. You need to be calm, you see? You are the typical Italian that wants immediately to go in action. Stay calm. We have time. It's 3 minutes the live. We started in 3 minutes. Let's wait for everyone to connect because I don't want to repeat over and over again. 300 feels like I robbed you. You robbed me, Cal. Second day trading on deep charts, amazing experience. Really happy about it. Love from India. Thank you, Vivek. Sometimes I pay too much, but I have a good understanding after 5 years. Amazing. There are too many people, 300 people connected. Will be a big confirmation if we took the same trade. We will go through it. Fabio, can you make the microphone a little bit louder? Yes. Is it better, guys, like this? Can you hear me? Is it clear, the voice? You can hear me fine, watch my chart. Scared of shorts, say Anton. Amazing. Ready, perfect. Okay, we can start. Okay, let's start with a Q&A before going into explanation. You have the Q&A open, you can ask everything. Level 1 or level 2 data do you recommend? So level 2 data is mainly for MBO, and it depends on what you do. If you are a scalper that is using the heat map and you want to see level 2 data because you have an edge over level 2 data, of course, it's an investment. For me, I'm really happy with level 1. Yes, I can use level 2, but it's not what I'm doing at the moment, also in my personal trading, because I have a really solid edge trading what I'm explaining to you, so I don't need it. But yes, we can build, and we can also use some level 2 to build some edges. Maybe in 2026, in some free live session for the Deep Charts community, I will do it. Fabio, I'm a bit confused. Do you trade value area high to value area low, mean reverting or only trend following? You can trade both. You need more experience to trade mean reverting, but I explain how I can frame reversal trades. Today was one of these trades, and we will go through it. What is the template? It's in your personal area, the cloud. Andrea already uploaded. Cash session, it's called. Marking level that looks at the deep trades, but finding it hard to take action. It means that you are scared. Try to make some backtest. I don't use US 30, guys. Sorry, I trade only Nasdaq. You can use my edge and test it on other asset, but I trade Nasdaq. Nasdaq and S&P 500. How did you do today, Fabio? Nothing incredible, but also pretty good. You know, every day we have a session, I show you my performance. I'm not scared. There is no problem. I will show you how much I made today. I'm really open about it. Okay, you can check, and we will go also through the execution. No, I don't use Iceberg, guys. You can watch Iceberg in the platform, but I don't trade Iceberg. Is it overextension back to POC happening now from daily profile? We will go through it. Okay? And I closed the trade early only because I had a live with you. So I gave back to the market 25,000 instead of trend following it. Yes, we will. I will explain you exactly everything that my reasoning from the start to the end of today's session. Okay. Okay, we are ready to start. One in chat. Yes, I teach you what I trade, Leo. And you can understand it because I am capable of explaining you from the beginning to the end all the trade that I took. I'm not gatekeeping. I don't care about gatekeeping because ES and Nasdaq are extremely liquid assets. So it's not a problem if you want to use my edge. Okay, it's full of volume, guys. It's not me, you, and Jose that will move the market. There are big institutions. It's not a thin edge on seconds. It's not HFT. It's a philosophy and understanding on how I read the market. Look at this, Sherry. Oh my God, price bounced from value area high of composite profile. That's very good. Don't spoiler. Fabio, I love your scalp system put into use today. I use every day, guys. I use every day. Today I already traded, but yes, you can continue in the power hour. It's just applicable to intraday model. It is applicable to intraday model. Okay, I think we are ready to start. So I close the Q&A and we go through theory before, okay? So I want you to participate in the journey that I will do to explain to you the price dynamic that we will see today. And I want you to reply to what I will ask you, okay? To understand how many people understood how to correctly read the price profile pressure, okay? Now, let's say this is just price, okay? We will go to the profile later. This is just price action that you see, okay? Price retracing, okay? tracing here and going back here. Let's say that from this range that we will categorize using the profile later, this is the profile shape, the composite profile shape, okay? This is what it's called expensive on the composite profile. This is what is called cheap. This is the fair value of the asset, okay? Let's say that you start retracing here and you go in the expensive side, okay? This is the profile that you can also merge, and I will teach you. And this is in the composite profile what is considered expensive, okay? When you approach the expensive area, okay, in this situation here, I will open a pool. This price area, okay? Would you consider short trade or long trades? Let's open the pool. Composite value. Short or long? What would you all consider here? And why? Let's go in the pool. Look at Alexis, short grandma, okay? So from the understanding that we have all together is that this is the fair value of the price. This is the fair value. We are consider price as an elastic band, okay? Amazing, guys. 96% understood everything, okay? Now the market is really participating in what we are saying because we will go through the actual live application of this, okay? And we will understand this together on how to use it. Today, we reached a previous cluster of profile and we reach the expensive area of the previous cluster, okay? So the value area high. The actual profile was also in the expensive area of the composite profile. And other than this, the actual profile of the day rejected the value area high. What does it mean? That in this area we have sell pressure, okay? Then you can use all the magician tool to time the market with the trades, with profile, but is it clear everything I'm explaining? No, it didn't stop. The connection is going amazingly. We are streaming full HD. It's defined, the audio is perfect. Fix your connection, Omega. Okay? Everything is clear. Okay. This is what we are preparing. This is what happened today. Let's go together through it. This is the profile. Okay? This is the level we marked weeks ago. This is the actual run up that the price was doing, and this was an amazing long that I took days ago. Okay, this rejection. Now we reach the value area high. Okay, let's go on the composite profile. This level, okay, this level here, let me remove so I can draw also on the right side. Okay, this part here, okay, above, was expensive or was fair? Because you have a wall, Ryan, you need to understand where you are. Okay? If you continue to accelerate and you have a wall in front of you or a semaphore, traffic light, okay, you will crash your car. You cannot only go long. You will have profit taking from the buyers, okay? You are expensive at the moment, so they are building the auction. You can still break out, but you need time. In this previous area, I want to teach you something, okay? You can go here, click on this, go on the bottom side, and click merge. You see that these two profiles merged. Okay, this template is already available, guys. I already told you. It's available. Andrea uploaded. Then you can click again. You can go on the bottom side and click merge. Okay? Now you can frame really precisely where is the value area high of this distribution. Is it clear or no? Okay? So we just merged multiple profile. So here, what we did is the following. We have three distribution, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And you are just saying to the platform, I'm not interested in this, and this in a singular level. I'm interested in this with all the information available. Okay? So give me the full 3 session. Okay? 100% understanding. Amazing. That's what we did here. If you want to reset, because now you don't want to see all in one, but you want to reset them, look at where the price rejected, okay? You can go here, you can go on the downside and do reset all, and they remove, okay? They are not overlapped anymore. Okay. Now, the price reached this level, and we could expect a reaction, a profit taking before the price reached this one. Okay? Now let's activate the fixed profile from this movement here to this movement here. Okay? I will remove everything. We don't want to be confused. Okay? We don't want to be confused. We are not interested also in this long. Okay? I'm just taking into consideration the sell in this area and considering also the fixed. Okay? In this area, this horizontal area that we have, is it clear for everyone why this is the peak delta? This is the normal profile, and here you have the pressure, where they put the most amount of delta on an horizontal level. Okay? This is the level. This one here. Let's make it big. Okay? This is where they sold aggressively. This is a wall. Okay? This is a wall, so you can also decide to refine till the cluster. The cluster starts here. Okay? Yes, this is the largest cell delta above value area high. This is really interesting. Okay? Now, with all these pieces of information, if we want to remove this, it's easy to understand. You can also put again the composite. It's easy to understand that at least a reaction, a profit taking here will take place. This one, it's a reversal trade. Look at casa. It all connects like crazy. Is it clear? But I didn't finish. We still can go on this. This is how the price reacted. Okay? It reached the value area high, the pressure was crazy, and the buyers were not achieving results. No, but Fabio, you do cherry picking. This is not the actual setup. This is the high. Okay? This is when the price reached the level. This is when the price reached the level. I'm on 15 seconds because I want to show you really clearly what happened in the low time frame. So aggression, no follow-up. Aggression sell, follow-up. And then I want to show you this from the 5 minutes. Is it clear that they tried to break it and they failed or no? You see how everything connects? Let's make a poll on connecting dots. Yes or no? Is it clear, guys? So, to go back together to what we are watching, we are on a ultra sensitive horizontal level of the profile, and in the low time frame you can use 5 minutes like I show you, or you can use also the 15 seconds if you are an hyper scalper. But we have a level, we have an area on top of it, and we didn't use some magical tools. We use profile 91%. Amazing, so happy. Okay, so we have the price reaching this. I will try to make the explanation as clean as possible. And we have the aggressive buyers located here. Okay, at the same moment, we have the sellers pushing the price, in this case, okay, with aggression. I will make it rose, okay, with a follow-up. Okay, you get it? Can you give me a 5 in chat? Look at Jason, I took the same short UP. Okay, amazing. You have a retracement. This is your sniper. This is your sniper. Okay, amazing. From here, you can shoot for some amazing risk to reward. Now, after this, we can go directly on the execution. Okay, we can go on show orders. Okay, and this was my trade of today. I loaded my short here, the stop loss here, and I took my short out here. Pretty interesting, right? This is the exit. Unfortunately, I had a live, so I didn't hold it all the way down. This could have been easily a 1 to 20. Okay, this is the execution. Okay, now I want to ask you something. If you could take 2 or 3 trades like this every week, will this be satisfying for you? Yes or no? Okay, now I show you a trick. I show you a trick on how I can time the markets. Okay, let's remove this. Please ignore the monetary value because this is useless. You need to understand the risk to reward multiples. Okay, don't get connected to the amount of money, get connected to the execution and to the precision that you can have. Okay, now I show you a trick. This is something that I was gatekeeping, but I want to share with you all. Okay, and this is the correct use of the fixed profile when it's the time to execute. This is what the price is doing. Okay, pretty balanced, right? Yes, you can see that the buyers are fighting on the top level and they are failing. The sellers are fighting on the bottom level. But I want to show you something, okay? Watch here, watch here, watch the delta. I will include more and more information as we go on. This is the trick, okay? We are here, we are including more information. I want to show you what happened when you reach the level that I marked for you and why you need to understand order flow analysis as a whole, not one tool, not 2 tools. You need to understand the ecosystem. Let's continue. You tell me what you notice, okay? You tell me what you notice when we reach this level on the delta side. What happened? What happened here? What's happening? As we include data, Now, I know that a lot of people wasted years around some fake guru that don't even trade himself. And you think that you need to develop some personal reading of the market. But when you have the tools and when you know what to see, this level was visible from here. Okay? So I start loading all my execution here, as you can see. Okay? Now, if you take this horizontal level, you can see that after the marking, and this is the reason I added other two short here, I could have added another 10 contracts here and have a 6 figures day, but I was not fully on the charts because at the same moment I'm managing deep charts. I need to make live session. Okay. I need to manage other company. So I have a lot of stuff to do. So loading so heavy takes all my energy. But in this case, you have an amazing setup. Okay. If you continue to go, you see that the buyers tried their best here. They really tried their best. Look here. Okay. You see, they reached this level. But let's remove this. At the end of the day, this level, it's unmatched. It's an incredible sell level. And the reason you have this incredible sell pressure, you cannot see from this chart. You need to see from this one. Okay? From this one you need to see. This is the reason you saw all this contract entering here. Okay? At the same time, if you are a more chill and relaxed guy and you don't want to do hyper scalping 1 minute 15 seconds, but you want to take your sniper using 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 100 range, I have a tool also for this. You need to see an effort candle without results with a stomp in the face of the seller, okay, willing to protect it. Okay? And if you prefer to not do the risk to reward guide, so if you don't want to make this execution like the one I did, but you want to be the momentum surfer, you can take all these momentum trades. Print, amazing. I go. Okay. Another print, amazing. Another print, amazing. And you take the momentum explosion. Okay. You have the reversal model. You have the trend following model. Okay. The momentum model. And you have the possibility to filter this also to take only trend following trades. Because if you want to go only trend following and you don't want to take this trade, you have this kind of sniper. Okay, look here. This day you accept value here. Okay, amazing. You accept value here. Then what you have? You can merge these two profiles. Okay, this one it's stationary. This one is creating new value. Okay, so you can do this, merge, okay, and you can merge 3 profile. Usually I like to merge 3 profile. You see here what happened. They reached the discount. Let's go to see inside, okay? Let's go together to see inside. Let's not take into consideration price. Let's only mark the rejection level. Let's do a simple exercise. We add the deep trades. We put 40 because we are in the New York session, and we put text. Guys, English, not Italian, English. Okay? What you can see here, that the volume is incredibly high because we are on the 5 minutes. So we cannot use the settings of the 1 minute. We need to use at least 75, but also maybe 100 is necessary. Let's clean. We need to reach a balance where we don't have more than 3 big trades per candle. Okay? And we can reach this balance here, as you can see. Okay? Now I want to ask you something here. The first big trade after this rejection, and we can also go on the 50 to compare with candles, and watch from the moment we reach the level, what happened. This is the touch, okay? Let's take information. We tap here, no big trades. We tap here. These sellers got rewarded or no? They punched a wall or no? These buyers got rewarded or no? No, they are on the up week. These buyers got rewarded or no? Yes. Would you be happy to take this execution, this test? Pretty nice. No, but I lost this one. This was a decision candle. Okay, let's say that you didn't took this one. Huge momentum up. Absorption. Okay. This sell got completely absorbed. Amazing. This buy got rewarded. Amazing. This sell got absorbed. Okay. No-brainer setup. You have two absorption of the seller, one support of the buyers. What does it mean? All the effort, it's on the buy side. Okay? You can take this long. You can take this amazing long and run it through the next sensitive level. You are conservative. Okay. You can go from value area low to value area high. It's still an amazing risk to reward trade without the headache of understanding how can I go with 1 minute 15 seconds. Let's check. Is it clear? Guys, I'm trying. No, I'm not trying. I'm doing it. To give you a toolkit that you can use for each market condition. You want to go trend following, you have a model to go trend following. And it will not change next year. It will not be, guys, the algo changed. The markets are different. And I sell you a mentorship. This one is the nature of the market. This is how the market moves. You can improve with practice, of course. You can improve with practice, but this is how the market interacts with orders. It's not something that will change. You will not see this changing in the next years. Okay? You can see your strategy performing worse. How to make the 15-second charts as your chart is just here. Seconds, 15. Okay? M5 is much cleaner to understand than 15 seconds. You can use the one you prefer, Angelo. I'm not forcing you to use one time frame. Okay? You can use what you prefer. For example, here, what we see, they tested the level. This was my last profit target. This was 6 figures. But I didn't run it through here. Now the market is telling you, look, Fabio, we rejected if we want to be precise here, we want to see what happened, right? Because now they recovered the value area low. So what we can see is them going against this level. Okay, let's see what happened here. We can go on the 5 minutes. What happened? Momentum, 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 momentum. Amazing reward. Momentum, momentum. Something is absorbing. There is absorption here. A strong absorption. So we can go on the left and try to understand what we have here that is blocking price. And you don't need to guess. You just do this simple exercise. You remove everything, okay? You don't even want to see price. You are not interested in price here. You take the fixed, you drag it on the long trend, okay? And you go here on the value area low. Okay? This is the value area low. Amazing. Now, on the value area low, we have the maximum point of aggression of the buyers. That is this one. It's not for me, it's not for you, it's objective, it's volume. It's not, no, but the week needs to have this condition because the algo will revert here. It's delta. These are execution. They cannot remove the execution. Okay, this is executed orders. We have a level 1. Look how much it's easy to frame your area when you know what to see in the market. Okay, exactly what I took for that long. Amazing, you might. Okay, perfect. What we have below, completely empty. Crazy. Okay, we have a second level that is interesting, yes, but it's not as strong as the first one. So we should see the absorption here on the first one. Okay, crazy. Let's activate price again. Remember that my box, this is important to understand, guys. It's not including the future. I'm not doing look forward. I just took the volume swings because I wanted to understand in this wing where they loaded the most. Now you have your area, okay? Now you have your area. You can go here. Trading doesn't get easier than this. Not because trading it's easy, but because the information that you get are now, after years of going around strategies, objective. Okay? They are objective. Let's make a poll and see how many eyes we open in this. One, it's a little bit more difficult because you need some practice. But remember, guys, that I'm trying to teach you how to trade in 30 days. It's not easy at all. Trust me. It took me 10 years. No, you don't need MBO for this. 94%. Crazy. Crazy, guys. Okay? Perfect. Now, let's remove this. What we can expect now? Let's do some charting. Okay? I explained to you the trade that I took today. Let's do some charting together. We know the rejection here. We are on the POC. What's the behavior on the POC? This is a magnet. So you will see the price going down, going up, going down, going up. This is consolidation. Okay? But let's also watch the 15 seconds. Let's go crazy today. Okay? Let's understand the interaction. What we have here. If you understand the higher time frame, the market is fractal, okay? You can understand the lower time frame. So let's go here. What happened here? Who made this breakout possible? You see them. You see them. Okay? You see these buyers from here. They made this breakout possible. Okay? And on this level, it's really clear where is the maximum aggression. You have all this cluster. Look, absorbed sellers. It's really precise where they can start to get control back. Okay? Of course, it's 15 seconds, so it's not as clean as 30 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay? Now, if we go on, we also know from when the sellers will start protecting. Okay? You know. Look at this. Okay. I'm not doing this to prove anything. I'm doing this to make you understand that it's not related to time frame. Okay? It's related to where the buyers are willing to step in to protect and why. Okay? Why? Yeah, it can go. We are 15 seconds. We are below 1 minute. Okay? Now, this is not magic. If we take this protection level, you see that the volume overlap exactly with my area. This is where the pressure of the sellers gets interesting. Okay? If we reach this level, they will start to protect a little bit. They will start. Yes, it's also cheap here. You are discount, but this one is the level that if we manage to reach, the sellers are willing to protect. You see now the auction from who is being controlled. The auction. You see the sellers are trying to create a new dealing range. Let's go on all the information here. Okay, what we can see that now the sellers are controlling all the lower part of the auction. All this lower part of the auction are controlled by sellers. What does it mean? That they want to create a new range. Okay? They want to create a new range. Okay? They are willing to protect their position. But at the same time, the level of the buyers got broken or no? Okay? All this horizontal level got tapped, and you can see here, okay? Didn't got broken. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Okay. Let's watch at what they did. Okay. This is where the consolidation area starts. All the accumulation area. Okay. See, bam, bam, bam. Failed auction, explosion. So from here, they take control. Amazing. Okay. This is the low boundaries. Okay. So now what they did on the final swing point is, as you can see, they tried to push really strong already when they were near the bottom, but they failed. All this effort produced these results. Okay? You see, this is the maximum effort of the seller that we have in all these swings. The next one, it's always on the level that we marked. It's here. Can you give me one in chat if you're understanding? Clear or no, guys? Now we will observe when the buyers will take back control, because the probability here, if we break this high, is that we will go to revisit this big sell here. Okay, this is where they reloaded the heavy shorts. They loaded the heavy shorts here, they protected this price level, and then they have a second station that is this one. Okay, we have these two areas that are protected by aggressive sellers. I want to show you, if we manage to reach it, what happened when price reach the protection level of the seller, okay? Because usually you print a wick. It's like a wall, okay? They are trying, you see, all sellers are trying to protect it, okay? If you manage to break this high, you will have a really fast expansion higher, okay? You will not continue to go around here. You will have a fast expansion. And the first level of protection that you can reach is this one, okay? What I expect here is that if we manage to break it, okay, in speed, like the candle is printing, now the speed of tape should be really fast. You see how the candle are printing, okay? And if we manage to break this horizontal level, 25,000, 6,001, it will be really fast the snap back to the next level. Okay, it will be almost an explosion, like a squeeze, similar to a squeeze. Okay, you see how they are accelerating? They managed to print another huge absorption on the level that we marked. Now it's time to squeeze. Okay, now they will not react short on this level. They will print an aggression. You see how the market reacts in real time to what I say. Okay. This is not insight. This is not replay, guys. It's what Nasdaq is actually doing. Okay. What we saw here is that they reached this level again, and what they did, they failed auction. They didn't manage to break. Why? Because after all this explosion, these sellers probably reloaded. Let's see. See, they reloaded here. This level was not here before. They reloaded their sell position. Now you have two levels. One here, okay, and one here. Now, if you manage to break all of this, these sellers needs to close. They need to cover themselves, okay? And you see what I call a squeeze, okay? An aggression. You see they touch the level. Is this what you consider precise or no? Is this considered precise or no? Look at this, okay? Already we made an incredible amount of session together, okay? I want to show you how the levels that I teach you how to mark are approached to the market and how much they are heavy. Okay. When we start charting, I mark these two levels, okay, this horizontal level and this one. This is the game plan. This is where they want to play. Now, if you approach this level again, it will not hold the second time. And I will explain you why in live order flow interaction. Because now, you see the game plan is different. Now the buyers are protecting this horizontal level, okay? So what does it mean? That when the price goes below here, they are aggressively buying. So now the skew of the pressure is on the upside. And this level is not willing to stop again all these buyers. So if we reach back here, they will continue accumulating, and probably, okay, the next touch will not have an amazing reaction like this. Let's see what the market does. No, this is to show you how much information you can extract from a price chart. You don't need to trade on the 15 seconds, okay? You need a good amount of experience, some years to trade on time frames that are so fast. But you can use the 5 minutes, the 1 minute, the profile, and you can understand the interaction. You see that now this horizontal level that before was like butter, now is starting to protect. Okay, now they are starting to protect it. And if you watch only price, you don't understand what's happening. Okay, now this one, it's a full candle, okay? What you would expect here? You would expect a breakout of the level, okay? So you take the profile, you mark everything you have here, and you understand what? That they tried again, look here, to break on the downside, and the result of the actual candle is still closed inside this range. What does it mean? That the sellers are not being rewarded. So this level is still valid and you could have taken another long. Look at this, guys. This is live. I cannot stress enough how much order flow is an edge itself if you get good at reading it. Okay. Now watch how the price reacts the next time that it reaches this level. Watch how the price reacts, okay? Look. Let's wait for the approach. They will rebalance back here. Before going long, they will rebalance back here. There is a high probability. This is hyper scalping, guys. You need a lot of experience to do something meaningful on the 15 seconds. Look how they are rebalancing, okay? They are rebalancing this level. Again. 1, 2, 3. And if you take the whole distribution here, you see that they are starting now to buy at higher level. And my question for you guys is, this buy, this huge delta buy, had any results or no? This huge delta here had a result or no? And no. And this is way more effort. You see, they failed the auction. So what you can expect? You can expect to visit at least this value area low. Okay? Why? Because the buyers are putting more pressure without any results, unfortunately. Okay? Now you could ask yourself, but which level can I use to protect myself? Look at this. Watch at this level. Watch at this level. What happened? Watch at this level horizontal that I told you. Now, when you take all the swing points, you can understand that on all this area, the highest delta that you have is this one. Okay. This is the highest delta that you have. The point, what is the point? Is that now the auction is changing. Okay, the auction now is controlled by the sellers. Why? Let's go back here. Let's take all this data. Okay. In this case, who did the most amount of effort? Who did the most amount of effort? Buyers or sellers? Effort, Not result, effort. You agree with me that buyers, after this movement up, they tried their best, but they got absorbed. Yes, guys. Okay? Look at this. They got absorbed. This was the level that we marked the first time. And as I told you, if we reach the level the second time, we will squeeze. But the sellers reloaded. The buyers failed. Okay? Now they are loading aggressively. Now the sellers are really strong. They are really strong. Okay? Usually you see expansion really fast, you see? See really fast expansion when the sellers load like this. Let me show to you. Like this. Okay. They load and you print strong down candle. Okay. You see the behavior in this case. Let's try to understand where we have in all this range of 15 seconds the strongest level. We take all this one, okay? Now we go inside. We take a vertical line and we start scanning. This is the next strongest horizontal level. Let me make it big. This is where the price can have an hard time breaking through. Even if we are short, trying to teach you in live market scenario what they are doing, okay? So as you can see now, the auction is controlled by the sellers. The auction is controlled by the sellers here, okay? So when you see price trying to breathe, it's breathing to get to recover all this inefficient volume, okay? Because all the aggression here, it's on the downside. As you can see, usually this is a reload level. I want to show you before. On the previous example, this was my take profit, as you can see. The buyer starting to protect. Okay, and here you see that they are really strong reload level, okay? Follow through, test, and again collapse. Now, this one is not beautiful, the actual one that we are having, because it's on the wick. It's not on the body, it's on the wick. But still, okay. Is it clear, guys, this pattern? This one is not an amazing risk to reward trade, but it's a really solid 1 to 2. Okay, it's a really solid 1 to 2, like this. Okay, the one you took, yes, the one I took. Now one printed now. Let me check if it's clear. Look at this amazing trade, guys. I hope that you will not see me only as someone that is sharing knowledge, but I hope that with this live session, I'm able also to share with you the passion that I have for the markets. The best, mamma mia, amazing, guys. Amazing, amazing, okay? So what I'm trying to do is sharing the things that I love the most doing, charting, okay? This is what I hope, okay? This is what I hope. 95% is clear, amazing. This one would have been a huge sniper. As you can see, even if the price is collapsing, you always have a stopping volume, okay? So they try to stop, okay? And buyers start to engage. Then you can, of course, break, but buyers start to engage here, okay? You see that this one slice through, slice through, slice through, slice through, slice through. The auction now is starting to be controlled by the buyers, okay? In all this range, then what happened? The sellers reload back, okay? But they didn't yet created a clean and strong breakout, because remember that this is a whole accumulation area, okay? But for sure you see that in all this drop down, the first time that they were stopped is this, okay? Let's see how they behave. I still think that this level can create a stopping volume, okay, on the sellers. So I think that the buyers can try to take back control of this movement. Let's see how it print. Maybe we have some big trades here. Okay. Maybe we have some aggression and big trades here. Because if they want to take back control of the auction, they need to print above the last aggression. Okay, there is no other way. They need to be aggressive to take back, because sellers are crazy strong on the downside. As you can see now, instead of new range, new range, new range, new range, they are creating a situation where they are stationary. Can you see here? They are starting to be stationary. Okay. So in this case, if you have a clean sign of strong buyers, you can also think, for example, a breakout of this level and the recovery of this one, you can take a reversal trade. Okay. But as of now, you let price tell you, look at this short, guys. Look at this short. They are trying to break through, but they are being stopped by the buyers still. Let's see what they do. No big trades here. It's really calm, the situation. There is no huge aggression of the big trades. This one is really easy to manage. This one is crazy easy to manage. because you go 1 to 2 and you go to break even after 1 to 2. See, this level created a stop in volume, then got accepted, and this is a reload. Now, where are we going? Where are we going? We are going back. As you can see, this is the profile, okay? We are going back to the discount area. Okay. They rejected the POC. No, I'm done for the day, guys. I will not trade again. It's really late in Dubai. It's 10 in the evening. I wanted to share with you this amazing session and some good teaching. And I hope it was not boring, because trading can be boring when you have a clean method. Let's see what happened here, okay? Let's do the same trick. Let's do the same trick together. Okay, can you see here? Sellers in control, sellers in control, sellers in control, not buyers at all. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. You see the switch? Look here. It's sell territory completely. Look after this candle. Bam. Green light, green light. Okay. See, in this case, I will still be really careful with buyers because the auction is sell. Okay, they are really strong on the sell side. Really strong on the sell side. Now we can include back again file. You see, now the strongest delta, it's not the sellers anymore, but it's the buyers. Now it's really interesting to see if they will keep it. If they can keep the price above it, it means that they are having results. Yeah, it's the composite value area rebound. The session was for more of all pieces started to fall on their place. Now, this one was to show you some market interaction. Okay. This one was to show you some market interaction. Now, you see what I teach you. Okay. If you can keep above the aggression level, it's like if here you are validating the auction. So I was watching the chat, but this one, okay, is the same logic. This one is the same logic. Okay. You are using a sensitive area to go back to the next one. Okay, so you could go back here to this previous distribution area. Okay, it's the same logic. Why? Because now in the auction, the buyers are pushing, they are controlling. How can I see who is controlling the auction? You go here. Remember that on the 15-second, it can change really fast. You see that the highest delta is this one. So from this level here, they are having results on the buy side. Okay, now they are going really aggressive, the sellers. So we need to check if they can keep the price back here. But this is a really good way to learn, not to execute, but to learn who is controlling the auction. Okay. Let's see how it goes also, this one. You see, they went really close here and they started rejecting again. So what you could expect is that if you accept this auction here on the high side, you have some aggression of the buyers this time. They want to recover. Okay. Then when you see already this auction and aggression, you can also say, look, I go risk free. Okay. Maybe you loaded here, maybe you loaded here. It's not interesting. But what you are saying is that if you break again this level, you are going down. So it's smarter to go risk free. Okay. Also here, if you get an amazing execution and it start to go down, you can go risk free, because if you break again, the setup is invalid. I took courses on volume profile and order flow. That was boring. This is so much better. And deep charts is better than Sierra. Thank you, guys. You see, now they are starting to protect. You are printing multiple wicks here. See, this is how you can see the real-time auction. They are trying to protect. Of course, it's a huge control of the sellers here, but buyers are starting to show their strength. Okay, and again, sellers. Let's see what is happening in the profile. If sellers are really managing to do something, look this level, how much is protected by buyers. This horizontal one. They are still pushing. Okay, they are still pushing. Buyers are still in control of this win point. And the fact that you are really fast in getting risk free is the real strength of the strategy. Okay, you saw on the 15 seconds, if you want to learn how to be an hyper scalper, now this one went to risk to reward 1 to 10 so fast. Okay, but this can be also something that can damage you because you need to consider commission, you need to consider the mental strength that you need to have. Smackdown by sellers. Not yet, guys. Not yet. Not yet. The buyers are still in control. I don't know if we can reach here, but still the buyers are pushing. We read the auction correctly and you are risk free now, so you can run it through. Okay. Can I ask you guys in the chat, look at this amazing. Can I ask you in the chat, guys, really honestly, okay, 2 minutes in the Q&A for your experience. I cannot know any of you, you are 500 people, but don't sugarcoat it, okay? What do you think about this teaching that we are doing together? Is it opening your eyes? Are you already seeing better results in trading? Is it adding some piece of the puzzle for you? Is it making it easy to understand the market? Are you amazing? Amazing. Look at this auction. Crazy. Thank you guys for your support. This is the third week, if I'm not wrong, of the bootcamp. Make some noise, chat. Amazing. It's like putting glasses for the first time. Crazy. Thank you guys for staying here. I talk a lot. We spent 1 hour and 10 together. It was an amazing session for me. I hope you can have an amazing power hour if you continue to trade. I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate you all. I know that this one is one of the most difficult profession in the world, and I hope that I can make it 5-10% easier for you. Have an amazing day, evening, and see you this week on Thursday. Bye, guys.